You need to trust in what you do. Once you have put something into your mind, don't let anyone else stop it anymore. If you continuously develop yourself, educate yourself, train yourself, seriously observe yourself, try to be honest with yourself, listen to the opinions of other people, and after all of this, you finally come up with a plan. This one now, don't doubt anymore.
I remember all the pain where I've been in the past. Yeah, there's a dream with my pen in my past. I remember all the pain where I've been in the past. Yeah, there's a dream with my pen in my past. I remember all the pain where I've been.
In all the years of using this, I've never once fucked with you, but now I actually know what you actually do. Whatever. Hey. Okay. Still have no idea what the fuck you're doing here. People still out here waiting for this fool to come save them. We call that the Q factor. Okay, you gotta have a crash right there. Right there is where the trap comes in. Oh wait, you gotta get your perks over there too. That's why it sounds so. Alright, let's get back to here. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Just have that over there. We know what we're doing now. Dream house, motherfucker. Tighten it up, tighten it up. There it is. Still sounds humanized. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. There it is.
Take up the students, living the day to day. I know my life still has me.
Rest in peace, homie. It's a trip, man. It's like, I really can't believe you're gone, just like that. I wish you could have done something. I pray you understood how much I had you, and how much I feel I owe you, and how much you were appreciated in my life. You did a lot for me, brother. I wish I could have done more for you.
Look at that shit, homie. The sky's orange on that side, dark as fuck on that side. I love it, homie. It's amazing. It sounds really, really good, man. The vocals, the beat, just everything's beautiful, man. I really, really love this track. I really, really love your verse too, homie. The only thing I want to ask for, my God, like, give this world an outro, G. You know, do your fucking thing. Like, give it, bless him, G. You know, and then maybe the beat will end at just the drums or something, or the beat will end with Antonio. Oh, whoa. Damn, homie, you were right. I just looked at my email, and yeah, the first time you sent me that beat with the hook and it says song idea, yeah, G, you sent that shit February 11th. And it's fucking dope to hear that beat and then hear the fucking beat that you have now. Lightning was so bad, it stopped the tracks at the Venmo Arena Center. We couldn't make it to the airport. Thank goodness a fucking bus came and got us. Last night it was a motherfucking thunderstorm. Now we got beautiful skies. Beautiful blue skies, just like life, homie. Might be rainy and thundery and crazy ass storm one day, but the next day is a new beginning. Much love, homie.
Looks like that storm came out this way, my brother. I've been hearing the thunder roll. We'll see if there's lightning or not, but it's been cracking like crazy. That's what we're working with, though. Out here in Vancouver. Jose sent me a video, I think it was yesterday, of a crazy lightning storm he was in. So I'm over here working on this beautiful song that me and my musical brothers made together, leveling up through every bit of the process. I think I've stumbled upon processes that are probably taught to individuals from the pros or the experts, which is dope because it just makes more and more sense. All kinds of stuff that I'd never thought of doing just came to me as far as insights. I don't know how many times I sat back and just meditated to what I was doing with this track. Every idea that I got in meditation was more than just an idea. It taught me a technique, or it taught me something about this program, or it taught me something about my own stilo and ear and vision for music. And I couldn't be more happy with where this album has brought me. I'll make it back to work. Dream house, bitch.
And I pray I'm uplifted. Damn, but here we go again. The harder that I try, the harder it gets to win. Digging deep up in the change up, but I'm feeling like a motherfucking stranger. The best release is unleashed in the spin. Say here is the only light and I'm fighting to keep it dim. She knows of her daddy's side of what tears are reaching my chin. I tell her she saved my life, remembering where I've been.
Now let's get these fed in here properly.
Your verse is fucking fire, homie. Those, the bars that you took out and then the bars that you added, you weren't lying, dog. Fuck.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So it all started on 2/11, and I'm about to release it on 6/11, and I didn't even know that. I just chose 6/11 because it was a little longer than 3 weeks, and just in case I needed to make a couple adjustments or add something to the song. I learned a lot, bro. It's beautiful how it was a song that came together in the meantime, in between time. But everything that I've learned in order to get the beat from A to Z, which is the beat you got now, and then everything that I learned, even in changing those 4 bars out of my verse, really taught me a lot about being a songwriter, you know, because I may be a rapper, but I really do want to write songs and shit, you know. It means a lot to me that you're still soaking it up, bro, and that you're breaking it down and shit. And I love the idea that you gave me, so I just got to get back into that file and just say one last thing to do, and then I can call it complete, and I'll send over the updated version.
Have you ever considered maybe venturing off into something else, or stepping away from this?
See, regardless how crazy this may sound, and how unsure I may be, and just delusional this all comes off as, I'm destined for this shit. There's no backup plan, and right now I'm gambling with 2 lives. So whether you want to consider this a delusion, an obsession, or just what you look at it as, I need this.
Control keeps me feeling lonely. That's why I just don't know me. This mind I'm dealing with.
Okay, so check this out, my brother. Let me know what you think of this.
You gotta bang what you're given. Real motherfucker better claim the possession. Do your thing till they listen. Caught up in the struggle, it's a shame what I'm missing. You gotta bang what you're given. Real motherfucker better claim the position. Do your thing till they listen. Caught up in the struggle, it's a shame what I'm missing. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Damn.
I'm gonna get to these messages real quick, G. You check them out. On the real, homie, what you did is fucking perfect, dog. Fucking nail in the coffin, dog. That shit. Woo! Hell yeah, G. Your verse is so dope, homie. I really like how on that part where you're like, for the homie Marky V, with that transition, right? It's just, your fucking verse is so dope, dog. You know, sorry for slaughtering it and chopping it up, but like just the more and more I listen to it, it's just fucking, just sick with it, dog. Like so fucking dope and just so real and just fucking dope, man. Thank you, G.
Shit, thank you, man. You don't even know what that means to me, bro. I get a lot of love for like a lot of older music and shit, but sometimes I'm like, am I not touching on things that are relatable to the people who used to relate to me the most? And then I have to check myself and say, hey, you can't please everybody. But just to know that what I do today can still speak to you as much as what I was doing on TAMIAJ. That just means the fucking most to me, bro, because I'm trying to accept all that I am, and I don't want to deny my past, but I don't want to fucking be grasping at times that are no longer here. I just want to evolve as an artist, but I do want to make music for the people who have always fucked with me. It's so pretty out here, man. It really is, though. Each time I go on a drive like this, there's a bus that I can catch. I forget which number it is, but it goes on the coolest scenic route to get downtown Vancouver, and I just want to, I was telling myself the other day, I was like, I want to catch it just so I can get a bunch of video of like that whole area out there. My sister just picked me up for lunch, so she brought me over to this, I'm not sure what type of spot it is, but they steam their food and she says it's fire, and she bought me a mango smoothie. Anyway. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's an actual mango up in here too. We ain't talking no bullshit. It's hot steam healthy cuisine with my beautiful sister. Look at her. So I was all looking for the hole, and she's like, nah, you just put it in there. Oh shit, man, this is lit. Hell yeah. I gotta do the soy sauce. So was it what is it? Shushimi?
No.
Or shumai? Shumai. My fucking sister's over here. She's cultured and I'm not. Look, she said, you want to use chopsticks or a fork? I said, give me one of these so I don't look dumb.
Oh, I'm using mine upside down.
Oh. Some shumai over in this bitch. What? This right here is amazing. My sister pulled up to this spot. She said, I'm about to give you the best food around here. And I thought it was a little cap, because most people say that with restaurants, but this has been an experience. This is called the what?
Bun.
A sticky bun? Is it sticky?
No.
Steamed bun?
Bun wrap.
This steamed bun? Yeah.
Wrap.
Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, if I remember right, it's going to be over on the opposite side of this thing. Because I was surprised by how close to the fence it was. Looking for my grandparents. Fuck, what am I looking for? Myers. Right? Myers? Is it Frymouth? Is Frymouth on there too? It might be over there. I might be tripping. I know it's around this thing though. I'm positive of that. I just feel they're omnipresent, so coming to a burial site is kind of silly to me, but it'd be dope to see my grandparents' burial right now. Looking for it, looking for it, looking for it. Damn, this is where we all end up. Well, if you have the money to end up here, that's how fucked up this world is. Let's see. Where you at, Gramps? Alright, anyway, I'm over here with my sister. She just took me out to one of the most amazing lunches I've ever had. No cap. Like, no exaggeration or bullshit. Very much looking forward to taking her there one day to return the treat. And taking my Daja there so I could show her the new spot. But on the way to taking me back home, we drove by the cemetery where our grandparents are buried, and now we're on a mission to find it. So, it's been a beautiful day over here. Damn, I was just right there and I still missed it. Told you. I said it was straight behind where the garbage can is. Look behind you. Oh, it was just covered up? Oh, man, I was right by it because I even read this damn name. Such a beautiful morning out here. Loving every bit of it. Just doing my morning reflection and introspection as I normally do, or tend to do anyway. I just want to drop a little gem on you real quick. You have no idea what happens when you get out of your comfort zone. Of course, you know how terribly uncomfortable it is and why so many of us, including myself, were terrified to do such. But everything about this video, everything about this series, everything about what I have been capturing has been nothing less than uncomfortable. I've been on here consistently for over a year, uploading this vlogumentary, and before that it was like 6 months of me putting it all together, recording my life, connecting these dots, and then being like, damn, you're really gonna put this out to the world? In the era of all cap and all rap, you're gonna put this shit out to the world, man, and you think that you're gonna get people interested in your dream? This old dog, this old 40-year-old player with the pretty fucking teeth, taking his walk still, dealing with what I'm dealing with, all the motherfucking circumstances, all the challenges, and then some, because I haven't even shared every challenge that I'm actually dealing with, but I shared the majority of them. You want to talk about feeling uncomfortable? You want to talk about waking up and feeling inadequate? You want to talk about feeling embarrassed? You want to talk about feeling like you're the only one who believes in you? I know exactly what that feels like. I know what that felt like before I even released this series. But since I started releasing this series and I put myself on blast, all the personal shit aside, okay? Everything that I've shared, my entire vulnerability, let's set all of that to the side. The amount that I opened up about my spiritual experience on this series is going to have people looking at me like I'm a lunatic, rightfully so. So that's really uncomfortable. If someone goes back and they watch what I was talking about when I first turned on this camera compared to how I'm dealing with it now, it's gonna look like I captured quite a process, and I did, man. I got out of so many rabbit holes, and I got out of so many just prisons of the mind by turning on this camera and sharing my grind, sharing what it is to be me in my circumstances, and to still stand up and say, hey, but you know what? I got some skills. I have a story. I have some purpose. and I have something to do. That was hard enough, man. And then I shared all of my views of the world, and I brought that up because you put in so much energy to get something out to the world like I'm doing right now, when you finally get the balls to be like, fuck it, put it all out there. But you're still programmed in many ways by society, and we're still really, really programmed in such a detrimental way by the internet that it has been so fucking hard to start this series at 55 subscribers. And I think right now I'm at like 79. And the amount of people that subscribed and unsubscribed was quite a bit. I mean, it happened quite a few times to where I was like, damn, this is not an easy task when you're taking the approach that I'm taking. And so I felt even worse about myself after dropping this series and feeling so good about it, and then waking up and being like, wow, nobody's watching. Wow, nobody cares. Wow, people have unsubscribed from you. So let me tie it all together on why I'm even rambling on about all of this. All of that shit has been uncomfortable. Like, damn, this is what you're giving the world? An older version of me would have quit this a long time ago, and an older version of me would have never even tried to do what I'm doing here. But the value and the transformation and just the spiritual just liberation that this series has brought me in my own personal life without anybody fucking realizing it. I'm not in any place to be like, get like me, y'all. I'm not trying to do anything but give some advice to people who are paying attention to me for whatever reason, whether they want to see me fail or whether you're truly interested in what I'm doing here. I salute you nonetheless. All I could do is give some real practical motherfucking advice. And I'm telling you right now that if you don't start doing what you are most uncomfortable with, even though it's a paradox, because I wanted to do music the absolute most, but music made me the absolute most uncomfortable because I had to deal with my perceptions on what music even is. Now that I have finally conquered that and I have worked through so much fucking resistance and the worst feelings imaginable, especially when I'm sitting down just a year and a half ago and I'm like, fool, you're almost 40 years old. You're about to turn on this motherfucking camera and talk about trying to be a rapper. So trust me, I know how hard it is when you're just stuck in your mind about what people's perceptions of you are. And all of us are going to go to the same destination. And very few of us will get to that destination knowing that we went for our shit. And we'll lay in our graves completely untapped. The potential was untapped, and most of us will never tap into our potential because we are so terrified of being uncomfortable, because we have brainwashed ourselves into thinking that that's how we're supposed to feel. That we're supposed to feel less about ourselves. We're supposed to look at the rest of the world and be like, oh, all of this success and all of these dreams coming true, this is for everybody else around me. This can't happen for me. I'm too old. I'm too washed up. I'm too this, I'm too outside of the box, whatever the fuck it is. And I'm not even talking about music. I'm talking about anything in life, whatever it is. If you don't step the fuck up and step into those uncomfortable feelings, if you don't face those fears head on, you're gonna stay stuck, homie. You're gonna stay stuck, and you're just gonna sit on that continuous loop of trying to do something, but the moment you try to do it, it's too uncomfortable, so you quit. I did that shit for 20 years, damn near 20 years, until I turned on this camera. And I'm just now learning how to push through all that because I turned on this camera. So with over a year of the most dedicated work, countless hours of just making music and just capturing all the process, and all I have to show from other people's perceptions is 24 new subscribers. 24 subscribers after a year and a half of this type of work. And that's what I will be judged on by the public right now. You know, the wannabe rapper or whatever, and they keep it moving. I understand the game, so I am very grateful for everybody who truly does tune into this, so I thank you for that. But I'm gonna tell you right now, for me to still be judged on 24 subscribers is the furthest thing from the truth, because you will never know the transformation. No matter how many times I turn this thing on and I try to explain it to you, no matter how many times I ramble on and try to explain that if you start pimping your circumstances no longer have the power to pimp you. But in order for you to pimp those circumstances, you better be willing to get uncomfortable as fuck, and you better be willing to feel embarrassed as fuck, and you better be willing to go through the motherfucking motions that every single person that you've ever seen make it has had to go through at one point in their life, whether you believe it or not, man. The reason why I turn on this camera is just to say, if you want something, go get fucking uncomfortable.
You gotta bang what you're giving. Real motherfucker better claim the position. Do your thing till they listen. Caught up in the struggle, it's a shame what I'm missing. You gotta bang what you're giving. Real motherfucker better claim the position. Do your thing till they listen. Caught up in the struggle, it's a shame what I'm missing.
Hey homie, yo, let me tell you something. Shout out to the slumpers, let them know that I'm still bumping. I remember every function, what we was or what we wasn't. Yeah, we local, but we wasn't making something out of nothing. What? I know that dreams fade quick. I'm thankful for the journey and the fact we made this safe shit. We're nothing like these other rappers. What y'all consider real, or was it something that I meant? Chapters end, but these pages still turn. Never really made it, but today I'm gon' learn, gon' burn. One up for the homie, R.I.P. to Marky B. I wish I knew that you were alone. And I got lost along the way, but I wrote a song today. It costs a lot to pay when you got a lot to say. Ain't got a pot to play, and I need a spot to stay. Yeah, it's just a block away, this fucker walking got to make. Yeah, I fucked around and played with it, but still I stayed with it. Make the beat and bust the flow, now you can say that they did it down. They on some ill shit, homie, and forever be connected on some real shit. I got a message from a friend about a song so full of love. I remember where I've been, I'm finally seeing what I was, what is up. And now I barely need a pen, still recording at the pad. Once again, I'm going in.
You gotta bang what you're giving. Real motherfucker better claim the position. Do your thing till they listen. Caught up in the struggle, it's a shame what I'm missing. You gotta bang what you're giving. Real motherfucker better claim the position. Do your thing till they listen. Caught up in the struggle, it's a shame what I'm missing.
I remember all the pain where I've been in the past. Let's peep how deep it get. The masses are believing this. Keep the sheep and shit up to their necks, they're drinking it. While they're thinking it's the Kool-Aid, that's how thinking gets. The powers in the mind remaining blind as we relinquish it. We love to hate ourselves, no longer create our wealth. Problems on conveyor belts come back around till they are felt. That's my word. Solutions heard, but they sound corny. Nowadays you got to move, you're just depressed or fucking horny. You mourn your life from morn to night. The past came back to warn you right. The darkness came to form the light. The heart, the pain, the war, the fight. And all that we know is what we've been told. Every agenda they target the soul. All that you see is a glitter and gold. Speaking the truth, they consider it bold. Consider it told when I step in the booth. Bad mouth poet, I'm repping the truth. Instead of the message, you're checking the tooth. Transmute it all from the best of the loose. The best of the proof, not the rest of them fools. No one ever do what the rest of them do. The best of them choose, the rest of them lose. It's all in the mind, I got a message for you.